Hey Virgo, what's going on? We're going to do a general reading for you today and see what it is that's happening. I'm also a Virgo, so hooray for us. Um, have you been having a weird time lately? Like weird psychic things happening, dreams, like stuff like that? I don't know. It's being a very weird time for me. Let's see what's happening for the Virgo collective. Okay, shall we? Virgo, what's happening for the sign of Virgo today? General reading, show us spirit. Show us what is happening for. Spirit says that the Virgo collective is looking to have things kind of like level up for you, and they're responding with a resounding yes. Your job is to be in a receiving mode. Your job is not to question how things are going to be going on. Just expect that things are going to be going on for you. Okay, so there's that. It's like our time is being now. This is a very important time where it's important that we as Virgos are leaving things behind us, right? It's like we've had our backs to the wall a lot. We've had a lot of kind of drama kind of coming at us, and it's just time. I don't know. It could very well be a time period where like you're striking out on your own in a lot of ways too. What's happening for Virgo collective here? What is that all about? Chariot card, moving forward. This can be good opportunities for travel coming up these days. All right, and strength, which is also, it's usually like inner strength. So it is in other decks, it's the lust card, so it is a lot about what are you lusting after. It's being able to go after the things that you lust for and being able to achieve those things. So that's good. It's also two major arcana cards here so far. So that usually implies that the universe has the first move these days. So and a lot of choices being made around here, but you also have your wish card. The Lover's card is not about relationships, right? It is about an internal, external sort of conversation going on with yourself. And, oh, look, our card is at the bottom of the deck. The Hermit card is ruled by Virgo. So there is that as well. So there's actually four major arcana cards. We do have the Page of Pentacles sitting here as well. So there can be opportunities coming up around us for like money, finances, things like that. When the Page of Pentacles comes up, it is conversations about money, finances. It's a card that I use for like going to school, higher education kind of thing. I mean, the diploma is already in your hand. I use it a lot for like business opportunities being presented to you as well, things like that. And so with the Lover's card there, it's a lot about kind of making decisions around what it is that you want to do with these things too. You do have the Nine of Cups, which is your wish card, but it's also completion of a cycle as far as like emotions are concerned. And it's interesting because you do have the Chariot card, which is also related to your emotions too. So it is wherever you're trying to get to here, it's a lot about leaving things behind you. This guy is in the Chariot and he's moving forward here, balancing here, the black and the white, right? So balancing things, the black and the white horses imply balance, right? The thing in the middle here is really more connected to your gut instincts, things like that, right? But you can see he's leaving the city behind, right? So it's like you're moving forward here, leaving a lot of drama stuff, emotional things behind you. Again, completion of a cycle, heading towards the things that you desire. The Hermit card is a lot about like feeling alone, being alone. It's like you've reached the top here, right? You're at this pinnacle and kind of looking out and saying, well, where are we going now? What's the next step now, right? And people can be telling you, well, you can't do that, you can't, right? It's like looking at the things that you desire to get done, right? And like that's kind of what's in your headspace right now. And it's like kind of taking in a lot of ways like baby steps, right? This is the star. The star is in the lantern, right? It's connected to the star card, which is about like your goals, dreams, aspirations, right? So with that, if you are doing any sort of like writing, that's something that can also be a positive thing for you too, especially if you're looking to make money from that. But you do have 2 nines here. Nines are a completion of a cycle around your life, right? So there is that. 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards. Let's see. You are looking for an adventure, right? 2 of Wands is a lot about relationship things. Wheel of Fortune. All right, so this is also a card about leaving things behind, right? He did have this one. Now he's holding on to this wand, right? He's got the World card here in his hand. He's at the top of his castle. Very similar to the Hermit card, right? This guy is looking at the world, saying, where am I going to go to next? What am I going to do, right? Wheel of Fortune is here. Wheel of Fortune is about things turning around in a more positive direction. It's about unexpected things happening. It can be lottery wins, things like that. Celebration, right? Well, this isn't celebration. I'm looking at it and hearing celebration. 10 of Cups is marriage, happiness, family, right? The card is called satiety. So it's really about a lot of positive things that are trying to happen here around your life, better than they have been in the past, right? Especially where you have the Wheel of Fortune as a future-oriented card, and this is something that's more connected to the past, right? So it's like, again, leaving this, right? So these are connected to the past, right? And these are connected to your future, right? So you're sitting here and you're like looking, where am I going? Leaving things behind here, right? You have all this stuff here where you're trying to leave things behind and turning things around in a more positive direction. A lot of positive karma sitting here. So apparently, Virgo, it's like you've been doing a lot of good in the world around here, right? You do have the strength of your convictions, right? And the strength about what it is you want to do. Because, like this guy here, he's at the top of a mountain, right? So it's like you've learned a lot, right? You've gathered a lot of internal strength here, right? And you've learned a lot of things, right? And so now it's like, all right, wherever it is I'm going to now, it's like I have the strength to be able to achieve those goals, dreams, and aspirations, right? Because that's what the star card is about. Like the star is in his lantern now, right? So, and when you look at the star card, there are 8 stars in there, right? And 8 does refer back to the strength card, right? Because it is an 8. So it does look like things are trying to move forward here in a good direction, but you are going to have to, in a lot of ways, when I see the Wheel of Fortune card show up, I usually tell people it's like you're going to have to get off the merry-go-round, stop spinning your wheels, right, and allow yourself to be able to move forward, right? And it does talk about things coming back around you, but in a more positive way this time around too. So you will be able to achieve things, right? You have things that are sitting here in your hands, right? And especially things that you've been holding on to on the inside, right? These things are starting to come to fruition now. So we will say good luck with that, because it does feel like a lot of things that have been going on the inside, holding on to a lot of emotional things, are starting to manifest in your world right now. And when I look at the Virgo collective, it's like, you know, it's like the world has been holding us back, and now it's like, let us go, and we're off and running onto our own, like, kind of goals, dreams, aspirations, amazing things trying to happen for us right now. So, hooray for Virgo. Hooray. Thank you.